Hello, hello. How is everyone today? All right, let's see. We are working on our back today, so we're going to be working this area. Let me get my camera angle all good. Okay. Welcome, guys. Welcome. We're going to roll out those lats today. So these are the big muscles that are right here. And they run the length of your back. They actually come down attached to your pelvis, so they can't affect lower back issues. But a lot of times when this stuff is tight, and you can't move it like you should be able to move it, your neck takes the brunt of the work. So your neck can feel cranky from tightness in here. My name is Amy of Mastro Stretch, and we are going to need a foam roller today. We're going to foam roll the lats, then we're going to do some elasticity conditioning, get those lats all nice and warmed up, and then stretch them out using Kihara stretches. So grab your foam roller, any foam roller that you like. I'm going to use my trigger point today. It's firm but a little bit soft, like a medium density, which I would recommend because we're going to get into an area that can be a little sensitive. So if you have any questions, don't hesitate to drop them in the comments. Leave me a thumbs up if you like these classes, and also just say hi in the comments. Always appreciate it. So go ahead and grab that roller. We'll get going. Class is short and sweet. We're going to stick to about 15 minutes and then get on with our lives. So we're going to hit this area through here with the foam roller. So go ahead and come down on your side. But before we do that, I always forget, before you do that, just raise your arms up over your head and just feel the difference between each side. Maybe you feel like one side is higher, like the hand gets a little higher than the other. So just kind of do that, and we're going to compare after we do the foam roll. So go ahead and come down on your foam roller. You can support your head and start to roll up and down. So we're under the armpit, about in line with the chest. So we're just going to kind of roll up and down. This can be a little sensitive. So if this is, if your roller's too hard and it's a bit too intense for you, go ahead and roll your roller up in the mat and soften it up a little bit. And then go ahead and rock front to back. And this is where you really will start to feel it. Like, I'm really feeling that. And then go ahead and move up to another spot and repeat that. So you're going to roll up and down. So you lean back slightly. And then rock front to back. And then hit one more spot. So we're right in this area, under the armpit, behind, like the back of the armpit, and then roll up and down. Now this can be quite tender here, so go ahead and just roll a little bit up and down, and then front to back. So the area that we're working today tends to be very tight on most of us because we rarely bring our arms overhead. That is a good way to stretch any kind of overhead stretch, side bend. That's going to help stretch that area out. Anytime you think about it, when you walk through a doorway, reach your arms overhead, give yourself a little stretch, get some variety of movement there. Go ahead and just lift those arms back up and feel the difference already. So this side feels a lot lighter and more mobile than this side. Go ahead and switch sides. Start around chest level, support your head if you need to, and roll up and down. Rock front to back. Move to a different spot, repeat, roll up and down. I know we like to foam roll our backs, but this is an often forgot about spot. So very important to throw this one into the routine, your foam roll routine. Rock front to back. And then one last time in the back of the armpit area, up and down. And then rock it front to back. Good. Okay, let's come off the roller and go into our elasticity conditioning. Go ahead and compare again. Okay, feeling a little more even, like just smoother, lighter, lifting the arms overhead. Go ahead and come into kneeling position. If kneeling doesn't work for you, you can do this standing. You don't have to do this kneeling. So we're going to work the side, the arm of the leg that's the back leg, the leg that's down, okay? So arm comes up and you're going to come into the side bend. So our elasticity conditioning, stretching are 1 second stretches. We're only holding them for about 1 second and then we're going to repeat rhythmically. Do not go into a deep stretch with these stretches. Just go right to the slight, the edge of the stretch and then let it spring you back. And we're going to kind of stay in the end range of motion so we can keep it at 1 second. So it's going to look like this. Arm comes up in line with that back leg and then over to the side. You're just going to repeat 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Great, switch sides. Like I said, you don't have to kneel. You can do this standing, just doing a side bend stretch. Same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Good. So you're going to feel that all the way down through there. Go ahead and switch again. We're going to do this 2 more times. You're going to start to feel that tissue warm up, loosen up, and become a little more elastic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Switch again. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Okay, one more round. Should start to feel that loosening up. We're conditioning the fascia or connective tissue to become a little more elastic. 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So, conditioning that tissue have a little more spring, right? So we don't injure ourselves when we move too quickly. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, 19, and 20. Great. So we did a little elasticity conditioning for the lateral line, which would be the connective tissue, like it's all connected down that line. Don't need that. Now we're going to get into our Kihara resistance stretches. So with our Kihara resistance stretches, we're going to build strength and stretch at the same time. We're using eccentric training for the stretch. What does that mean? We are lengthening the tissue under resistance. We're going to use our own resistance. So we're going to stretch it out with some resistance. So we're going to start with the lats. We're going to come down in this modified child's pose. Your butt's going to stay up. You're going to use your hands and your forearms. You're going to push into the floor and you're going to activate that muscle. Let's activate it 3 times. Really important here. You're keeping the shoulders down and you're engaging the muscles and you're feeling the muscles work through here. So go ahead, push down with the hands We're going to start in the stretch position. So go ahead and lean back, push down with the hands in the forearm, shoulders out of the ears, contract the lats, and pull the body forward. Relax, repeat that. So we're just turning that muscle on, those muscles on. Contracting through here by pressing down into the floor. One more time. Push, contract. Now let's go into the stretch. We're going to go into that stretch, keep pushing down, keep the resistance, keep those shoulders out of the ears, get nice and long. Now, if you start to lose the contraction, ease up a little bit, soften that contraction so you can go into the stretch. If you lose the contraction, you pull forward. You want to own your range of motion, so keep the resistance the whole length of the stretch. You start to lose that resistance, you lose that contraction. You don't own your range of motion, so you come out of the stretch, so we stay safe. Keep the resistance, and then pull forward. Now, you might feel one side doesn't want to work as well as the other. That's completely normal. Just ease up on the resistance, smooth it out, and see if you can get that side that doesn't want to work to activate and lengthen. And then release. So we stretch that out 3 times. Let's go ahead and bring our arms overhead. Feeling nice, right? My arms are going like more easily here. They were started here, right? So now I can get those arms together a lot more easily than when I first started. So now we always look at the opposite muscle. So we're going to look at our traps, top of the shoulders here. So we're going to make a 90-degree angle with our arms, and like we're doing a lateral shoulder raise. But our weight is going to be our hand. So go ahead, place your opposite hand on top of the one you're working, and then push up so you can feel the shoulder contract. Do that 2 more times. Push, relax. 1 more time. Push. Now keep pushing that bottom arm up, and then you're playing that little tug of war with yourself. Tilt your head away from the arm that you're stretching. You should feel that stretch go down the side of the shoulder into the neck. And then repeat that. Push back up, straighten the head. Keep pushing up with the bottom arm. Play that little tug of war. Tilt the head to the side as you bring the arm in. And then 1 more time, push up. And then tilt the head to the side as you're keeping that resistance and going into the stretch. Good. All right. Feeling a little lopsided now. Bring the arms up. Okay, now I feel even more freedom in that shoulder now that we looked at the opposite muscle. So go ahead and switch sides. Go ahead, activate 3 times. Just slowing your arm, bottom arm down with the top hand. 1 more time. Keep pushing up. Play a little tug of war. Tilt the head away from the arm that you're working. You should feel that stretch down the neck into the top of the shoulder. Push back up. Anytime you don't feel it where you should feel it, just back up on the resistance. A lot of times people just bear down and like rip it for the stretch, and it really helps to just back up on that resistance a little bit so you can really feel it where you should. So 1 last time, stretch out that neck and the top of the shoulders. Feels nice. And then release. Good. Just roll shoulders a few times. Bring those arms up again. All right. Feeling good. Feeling mobile, like I have more range of motion. Rotate. Can move those arms a little bit better. And hopefully that will help any neck crankiness. So always, a lot of times we focus on it hurts here, it hurts here, it hurts here. That's usually not where the pain is coming from. It's usually like, with a heart attack, you feel the pain going down your arm, that referred pain. It's referred pain. So it's usually coming from somewhere else, and trying to figure out where it's coming from is what's so great about Kihara resistance stretching, is that we use that problem-solving technique to figure things out so you can really get to the root of the problem. So I hope you enjoyed this quick little class today for our lats. If you did, give me a thumbs up. You can share the video. I always appreciate you share the video or like the video, leave a comment. All the things are very important for, my ranking and on YouTube and Facebook and all that social media stuff. It is very important to small businesses like myself. So I really appreciate anybody that shares and likes and all that good stuff and comments. And then also I always like to end with letting you guys know about my free starter Strength to Stretch, Stretch to Strength program. It's on my website at MastroStretch.com/free stretch. You're going to get a under 15-minute stretch routine for your neck, your lower back, and your hips. So I know those are tight areas, and a lot of people I'm seeing a lot of neck stuff lately, and people neck and shoulders. So go ahead, go grab that free stretch program. It's on my website, MastroStretch.com/free stretch. And then also, you get a downloadable PDF. I completely forgot what I was going to say there. But you get a downloadable PDF when you sign up for that stretch program. That way, once you've done the program a few times, you can just reference that PDF. That way you don't have to go log in and watch the videos again. But again, they're all under 15 minutes. Go check that out. I think I got a little comment, thumbs up, got some thumbs. Thank you so much, guys. Until next time, it's Amy from Mastro Stretch. Bye for now.